student teachers. Welcome to our guide on giving constructive feedback to your primary school students. Giving feedback is a very significant activity that helps children to learn and grow much faster. Be very specific with your feedback. When you give vague feedback like try harder, it's a good job, children won't be able to understand what they've done well or what they have to improve. When you give them specific feedback, it allows them to understand their mistakes and improve on it. Say for example, you tell them, hey darling, you're doing a very good job in maths and science. But when it comes to English, especially when you write spellings, you have a lot of mistakes. Can you work on this and can you improve your spellings? One thing that you can try at home is to look at the words that you've written wrongly. Just keep your fingers on it, trace the words, repeat it till you get it right so that you'll be able to improve. When you give such specific feedback, children will be able to understand and eventually they will improve faster. And the next thing that you need to remember is to give one or two areas of improvement at a time. People say that sandwich method works, where you give positive feedback, then negative, then positive feedback, like a sandwich. You may use sandwich method, but whatever method you use, remember to give very little area of improvement. You may feel that the child has to improve in 100 different things, but telling all that once, bombarding them with all the information is not going to help. Just focus on one or two areas that you want them to improve. When you give them very clear feedback like this, it's easier for children to remember it and work on it. Otherwise, it just becomes overwhelming for the children. Next is to focus on timely and relevant feedback. Imagine a child has done a mistake in your class and you take them out after 2 days, after 3 days, whenever you're free and give them feedback. They will not be able to relate to your feedback. When some incident happens, when you see a child disturbing in the class, take the child on the same day out and please talk to the child. Tell him or her why is it important for them to avoid disruptions in the classroom. If you tell them, hey darling, I understand you want to talk to your friends. You want to enjoy, have fun with your friends. But I'll tell you why it is very disturbing for me. When you do that, do you know all of your friends are looking at you rather listening to the classroom? And don't you think it is unfair to stop them from listening? When you ask them questions, when you probe them, when you explain them the why, you will find their bad behavior reducing slowly. And this timely feedback and relevant feedback helps them to understand the importance and behave more responsibly. To summarize, work on specific feedback. Tell them only one or two areas to work on at any point of time and give them timely, relevant feedback so that they'll be able to improve their behavior as well as their scores. I'm sure these three things will help you to build constructive feedback when you share it with your primary school children. Giving constructive feedback is a definitely significant activity that can help you to build positive relationship and also improve classroom behavior. Happy teaching, teachers. Do remember to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates like this.